You mentioned Quinshon Judkins. Brian Baldinger, former NFL offensive lineman, takes a film breakdown of Judkins against Packers.
Quinshon Judkins is that guy. Good day for rookie running backs. And Judkins got to start, and he sees the holes early. All right? It was tough. It was tough sledding him. Green Bay's a good defense. And it took him a while. Took him a while right here into the third quarter. He finds a little bit of daylight right there. Good job by the tight ends. Picks up 6. And then finally, 4th and 1 in the fourth. Like, here it is. You got the rookies, Huntington and Fannin and Judkins, the all-rookie backfield. He picks up the first down to extend the drive. And then in the fourth, he started shaking it loose when they needed it the most. Here he comes off the left side. Here's the cut. Bam. Back into the secondary. There's Batonio downfield. Then you watch it right here. You watch him just stick it right behind Batonio. Here he comes, right? There it is. There's the inside push right there, and there's the cut. And then he busted it. You see him pushing the safety, Evan Williams, and there he is, running for 38 yards. And then to tie it up, there's that all-rookie backfield. Fannin, Huntington, and Judkins to tie it up with 3 minutes to go. It was a good day for Quinshon. And for the Browns offensive line, they did enough. And it got the dog pound excited at that moment. Big win against an undefeated team.
You know, the thing that when I'm watching Judkins, I'm like, I see why they drafted him, where they drafted him, and his fit in this system is really good.
Yeah, and that was my argument all off season, leading through the pre-draft process. Quinshon was my favorite running back in this class. I thought he reminded me a lot of Kareem Hunt, just with his running style. He's so physical. He seeks contact even when he's trying to throw blocks. And you know, I thought as they're looking for a replacement for Nick Chubb that he would have been a good fit. I would have been fine if they took the other Ohio State back in Travion Henderson too, but I loved Quinshon. And, you know, it was unfortunate what happened this summer for him that sort of delayed his start here, but I think you saw on Sunday why they liked him, what he brings to the table. He's starting to see things a little bit better and figure things out. And that's the biggest thing. Like, the first 2 weeks without him on the field, or I guess without him on the field regularly, because week 2 he obviously played, but it was just the 20 snaps. You were missing from Jerome Ford and you were missing from Dylan Sampson just that quick decision making. Like, where the hole's there, he attacks it, right? He makes one cut and he's in the hole, and then he's making guys miss and he's trying to break it for a bigger gain. That's the thing that this backfield's been missing, that they were missing the first couple weeks. And it's the thing that Quinshon brings to the table that makes this offense maybe a little bit more dynamic is that quick decision making, the ability to sort of just plant his foot, cut, get upfield, to take what the defense kind of gives you in terms of like what hole is there, what room is there. He reads things very well. I think that was evident on Sunday in his stat line and what he was able to sort of produce. And I think that just wasn't there the first couple weeks. And yeah, I mean, he is kind of the final hope, right, for this offense. And I've talked about it before a little bit on the Locked On Browns podcast, but when Nick Chubb was here, and I don't want to say Quinshon's going to be Nick Chubb because I think that's an unfair expectation. But I'm sure if we went back and watched some games, there'd probably be moments where the offensive line, you know, didn't do everything perfectly, but he was able to sort of erase those mistakes because he was so good. And I think Quinshon is of that ilk. I think he is the type of back that sometimes, like, if a block gets missed, guess what? He'll still find the hole. He can make a guy miss and then still turn it into like a 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10-yard gain. And make those plays happen. So that's what he brings to the table. If he can give you more of what he gave you on Sunday against the Packers, I definitely think there's another gear this offense can find that maybe gives you some hope that they can sort of salvage this season and get back to some of the win totals people were talking about, 5, 6 wins. Because after the first 2 weeks, I think people were wondering if it was going to be another 3-win season. So we'll see. But I think that is like the one maybe last hope for this offense, other than maybe the quarterback change thing like we talked about. But the idea that if Quinshon really gets going and continues to pick things up, the sky maybe is the limit for that run game in particular.